So I'm a little freaked out right now. I was waiting in the snow. I was waiting in the snow. I don't know for how long before the bus come. And no matter how you chalk it up, like that would make anybody crazy in their mind. That would make anybody crazy. Is somebody coming? Even though I'm in city limits, I'm in the city. I'm standing in snow, and standing there, and then that will make anybody think something wrong with their body. Make anybody think that, do I still have feet? Do I still have legs? Are they frozen off? I don't want to eat anything right now, because right now, yeah, so, yeah, that's just waiting, and I don't know. It was at least 16 minutes, and 20 degree. I checked the weather report, 20-degree temperature. That's enough degrees for the ice to stay and not disappear. It had to be a certain temp to not melt in the sun. Really ain't been out lately. And, I had to get away from some people, when life is happening and when catastrophic things are happening and when it's snowing outside. No one wants to be around that. I don't want to be around somebody who's fucking around playing in this kind of weather. Don't play with me in this kind of weather. Like, people are panic, scared, trying to get to where they're going, and the kind of personality type I'm saying. Like, you playing, and it's the weather is the way it is, and you fucking around. That Branch Kedzie was like that. Kedzie was like that, and that's why I quit that branch. Like, you work here, and you starting assaults with people, you starting fights with the customers, and I'm glad that they got more than one branch here in Chicago. I could go someplace else. I ain't got to put up with that, and I'm no longer involved in it. And, I do consider me and Eleanor friends. The one that works at the Chicago Lawn Branch, I consider us friends, and you will be in my prayers as far as getting your Eleanor. You don't have to put up with that. Get yourself a better job, girl. You smart. And book smart, you street smart, get yourself something better. You ain't gotta put up with their bullying. You can tell they bullying the girl. That's why I said I'm the jock. I'm nice to her. I didn't get in on that bullying. When they got, you can see how they work her. She do more work than the others. And I done that before. Cover your face up with the mask when you at work, head down. She got glasses on. And, she the prettiest one there. So yeah, it was snowing the last few times. My last few visits there, it was snowing, and they fucking around, harassing me, making me talk and shit. And I decided not to put the footage up. I decided not to put it up. And that's all on Kedzie. But the snow, yeah, the snow was like it's scary, it wears on the mind. It's scary, being out like that in the weather and not knowing if somebody's coming, and then if you gotta walk in it, and it does weird things to your bloodstream, and I'm starting to get health issues. It's because of the weather in Mississippi. Nobody has health issues when the weather's comfortable. The weather's comfortable in Mississippi. I didn't have no health issues to address because the weather was nice and it was always warm and it was always comfortable. But up here, and it's the government, the U.S. officials that's doing it to me. I'm having to go out and run errands in inclement weather. I'm just standing there for hours on end out in the snow, having to climb, bend, stoop, all the things that they tell you. Can you do this on your American job application? Can you, everything you should say yes to if you want a job is what I'm doing in my day-to-day ongoing in America. But under Trump's umbrella, life is good. At least I get paid to put up with the shit. I'm gonna put this hydrocortisone on so I can stop scratching. So, I'm waiting in the snow. This, in my vision, in my omen, Kylie, it's normal for your ligaments, your joints, bones, and everything look weird as you get older. As I just noticed my body going through changes. I never really stared at old people to see how weird they really look. And I need to start looking to see so I know what to look for as I'm aging. But yeah, I'm noticing my body going through changes, looking weird in some places. The older you get, the weirder your body gonna get. And the weirder your body gonna look as you age. And in my visions, in my omens, I have trouble getting up, wiping, going to the bathroom, things of that nature. And Kylie helps me with that. I have issues. It's normal for my age group. Your body's going back to ashes, dust to dirt. It's going back to its natural vegetative state. It's going back to like when you was a baby. You working in reverse. You're gonna have. I'm already having issues with the bathroom. Sometimes, things happen. And so yeah, right now I'm not having any issues getting to the bathroom and doing the things I just told you. But in my omen, I have issues doing those things, and it kind of helps me with those. And what's building up to me and poor health is Illinois. It's the weather, the inclement weather, and I see now it's not fully hindsight, but it's some things that are hindsight. I wonder why everybody in Illinois is on a walker that is over 40. Is on a walker. The ones who could afford to get canes and walkers are in poor health. It's the weather. And every time I'm out, they're out. And the ones who are held up someplace, for the most part, don't need the walker and the wheelchair right now. I don't know if this is due to COVID. I don't know if this is due to the recent string in homelessness because of the fires in California, and people are displaced because of different inclement weathers. I don't know if it's financial because a lot of places have been doing layoffs in the recent 5-6 years. I don't know. Illinois has always had broken people who are unwell and unhealthy. My heart does go out to you, and I don't know if this is a new thing. I'm scared to ask people and interview them because I don't want to make them angry, but I don't know if this is new. This is the way of the world because we in two-apocalypse, and we in apocalyptic times, so this might just be new. Maybe everybody wasn't always in poor health in Chicago. I got some more bumps I gotta get. I think it may be somewhat new, even though I'm not from here. I think just observation, just seeing how people get by, get around. I think just based off of observation I made, I think that this is somewhat new. The poor health of people with the food crisis, hunger growing crisis, housing crisis. You need to be where you can get out of the inclement weather. You need to be where you're someplace safe, and your body. We're not animals. I mean, to a point we're animals. We're animals. And then we're not animals. I'm pulling a Trump. The ramble, but makes sense. Ramble makes sense. We're animals, people, because we're mammals, and then we're not animals. We're not made to last outdoors. Even though I got all this wool on my head, eventually I got to come inside. We're not, and that's what's killing people is public transportation. And if we didn't have that, heaven forbid, I don't want to think about like myself or other people like not having a way to get around, and not everybody can drive a car. Can you drive? I don't know. It's been so long since I drove, and you just gotta. It's killing me, like the work I've been doing here, and it'd be nice to know, hey, God has got my back. And once I move out of here, I'm gonna be someplace and not having to fend people off my shit like before. Living in all these flop houses disguised as homeless shelters, and like the people who run the place stealing my shit. Like, did I just do all this fucking gathering for nothing? Did I just gather all this stuff up just to have it stolen? I finally got myself a puffer jacket, and I've acquired some things. This isn't my old life. I got some things of value that I can use on an ongoing basis, before they wear out. Let me get this other one. All right, let me put some more cream on there. And I don't know if I've waited for more than an hour, but I know I waited for about a half hour, more than a half hour on a bus here. And when you're doing that inclement weather, you don't know if you're gonna make it home to your place where you by yourself or your loved ones that you call and check in. You don't know. Hold that thought. I need to use my bathroom. I'm still, a tenant here right now, and I got a bathroom. I'm gonna enjoy my bathroom. And then my heart, my spirit is telling me these people are homeless. These people who hang out on the bus stops and hang out on the streets. And why would somebody do that? They had a place to go, hanging out in stores. They flagging me. And usually on, not always, but most of the time they're on a walker on a cane. And my heart does go out to them because it's already hard enough to get up and down that bus. And then I had to carry something home that was heavy tonight, and I'm just like, man, sometimes I think about throwing in the towel, like I'm already in poor health, and I had to carry that shit home, and it was like, a couple pounds, maybe 40 pounds of weight that I carried home, possibly 50. I didn't weigh it out because I would have talked myself out of it, but and not just some people hold up at work, some people just stay at work, because I had times like that in my life, in my old life, where I spent a lot of time at work because I didn't want to come home. And this whole marriage thing scares me. Like, I'm afraid of being damaged goods with her, like Kylie. Like, I want to be perfect coming to her. I don't want her having to deal with my medical issues. And that's normal in a marriage when you love someone and you don't want to be a burden to them. And, she's not in perfect health, even though she's young. It's a lot of people, not just young people, I'm doing it myself, putting on a front. And they got some health issues. And that's why one pastor said he thanked God every morning he woke up that he was in his right mind. He said every day you wake up in your right mind, thank God.